Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. क्या करना है? Do it. So we are live with our launch for the course planned for actually January 23rd, Sundays.
Wait, no.
Yep. ये क्या हो गया?
From
अच्छा.
beginning? And now press Control F12? Started. Again. Not this one. Here.
फिर से?
Yeah, I think we're good now.
But was there?
It wasn't streaming.
It was a stream. So we're going to start this one more time.
Okay, well, just check on the sound. Just ask if people can hear you.
I can ask again.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now? Write something on the chat if you can hear. Anybody in the audience who can hear, please message. Is the audio working?
Yes. Okay.
All right.
I heard.
Okay, very good. Who said it's working now? Acha, you said. Acha. All right, so should we start from beginning again, quickly?
Yeah.
All right. So let me start from beginning again. So I'm going to go over this very quickly. The central question that we want to ask is that we know that Islam launched a revolution 14 centuries ago. It took the ignorant and backwards Bedouin to the world leadership. Can the same teachings accomplish the same effect today? Can Islamic teachings take Muslims to leadership of the world today? Now, this is what faith in Islam asks for us to believe, that how come it's not? Oh, yeah. Okay. So this slide is now on. Faith in Islam demands for us to believe this, that the Quran is complete and perfect guidance, so it should work just as good today as it did 14 centuries ago. That the message started by saying that Allah Ta'ala will give a knowledge to mankind which they do not have. So a special knowledge was given, and this knowledge had the effect of creating an Islamic civilization. Can this knowledge, what was that knowledge, and will this knowledge have the same effect today? According to Islamic teachings, it should. Quran says that these gifts, that is Islam, the deen of Islam and the Quran, are superior to everything that all others may gather. It means that the Quran should be superior to physics and biology and all other knowledge. And the Quran says that the believers will be led to light, while the disbelievers will be led to darkness. So, the faith in Islam requires us to believe that the Islamic teachings that we have, the knowledge that we have been given, is sufficient and complete and perfect and enough for our guidance today. But what our eyes and what our life experience show is something very different. According to the actions of the Ummah and the explicit beliefs, today our path to progress does not depend on the teachings of the Quran. It depends on lying Western knowledge. But Western knowledge is not part of the Quran. So it means that the message of Quran does not provide complete and perfect guidance. It must be supplemented by science and technology. And there are many things in the Quran which do not match what the Western intellectuals are telling us. So we must fix them up. So for example, Sood has been prohibited, so we must create institutions which emulate the Western interest-bearing institutions so that we can get the benefits of the interest. Similarly, the gifts which have been given to the West in terms of knowledge are superior to what we have. And it seems that the disbelievers have the light of knowledge while the Muslims are backwards and ignorant. So everything that our eyes show us and everything that we experience in our life is the opposite of what we are asked to believe. So there is this strong conflict between faith and between the head, the heart and the head. If the Quran is complete and perfect, why are Muslims ignorant and backwards? How did the West progress and become world leaders without the guidance of the Quran? What is the methodology? What is the Quranic methodology which actually launched a revolution in world history 14 centuries ago? How did it happen? How did it happen that the teachings of the Quran, which we don't find useful and effective today, were so useful and effective 14 centuries ago? And then once we study what it was, can this methodology be replicated today? So these are the questions that we will attempt to answer in this course. So this is the course, and there are also going to be a blog and a website associated with it. And this is going to be launched around the same time. And both of these are addressed to this one question. But this one question contains within it 1,000 other questions. So that is all that I wanted to say. I just wanted to raise the questions. I'm not going to talk about the answers today. The answers will be provided in the course. So, is there any questions now from the audience? So I have concluded what I wanted to say. If there are any questions, please ask. Otherwise, we will conclude this session. I don't see anything in the chat. I will wait for a minute or two and then we can conclude. Free. Yes, lecture materials will be on the blog, and I will also, there is a registration form. Anybody who fills the registration form, I will have their emails and I will send the complete articles on which the talks are based, which will not be possible to cover in the lecture itself. So, yes, materials for the course and other support will be provided by email to those who register for the course. अच्छा, so latency है कुछ, हाँ? All right, Jazakallah. So I'm looking forward to starting the course. It will be Sunday, April 23rd, 8 to 9 p.m. Sunday, January 23rd, 8 to 9 p.m. weekly. Thank you. So I'm ending this now.